якийсь кіпіш. Все позакривато. О, жилище Пібі.
Sam, anyone nearby?
Negative, Pathfinder. The vicinity is clear of all personnel.
Good. Let's do this.
There is a blank spot in your vicinity, Pathfinder.
What do you mean?
I cannot see part of the room, for lack of a better term. Interference is preventing scanner function. You will need to rely on more basic means to search these quarters.
А
Что
хто
ж
ж
такие
такі
сцены?
сцени?
Так, письмо Тана. Директор Тана. Этим письмом я официально прошу вас пересмотреть вопросы про годности Накмор Кэш в работе Супер Риентанта Нексусе. Кэш и правда помогла в подавлении бунта, устроенного теми, кого мы теперь называем изгнанниками. Но с учетом того, что после этого Кроганы, не получив желаемой власти, решили покинуть станцию, такое назначение ведет к конфликту интересов. Мне ясна политическая необходимость удержания одной из Кроганов на службе. Если не в дипломатических целях, то ради наблюдения за этой расой. Но мы играем с огнем, доверяя ей и ту власть, которую дает название суперинтенданта. Ого, яке назва. Ведь ее народ не питает к нам добрых чувств. Как опытный государственный служащий настоятельно рекомендую перевести Кэш на менее ответственную должность. К примеру, поставить заведовать архивами. С уважением, Уильям Спендер. Прикольно. Ассистент директора управляемыми делами
колоніста.
Доклад. Нова Тучанка, ЛАДН. Оценка численности населения 700. В Андромеду прибило около 1200 Кроганов. Ключевые лица: Накмор Норда, Джоргал Страксе, потенціальний бунтар. Накмор Драк. А, це те, що в мене. Найомник инициативы и дед Накмор Кэш. Дед, чтобы вы понимали. По кроганских стандартам колонию можно считать процветающей. У них есть вода и прочие ресурсы для независимого существования. У жителей остается даже время на досуг. Построены арена и винокурня. Имеется и парник, в котором кроганы выращивают урожай, необходимый для длительного поддержания жизни колонии. В нем заведует ботаник по имени Ворн. Кроганы обустроили свою колонию внутри воронки, часть материала определенно доставлена с Нексуса, но остальные добивалось уже на месте. Поселение надежно охраняется, и туда трудно попасть, если только вы не Кроган.
Cash, I'm not sure what we can do here. We've got the system stabilized for now, but we're going to need to reroute power soon. We could lose some stasis pods if we don't.
Так, вибачайся, мене вже трошки прягає. Так, Сел. Приятно было получить твое сообщение. Всегда рад помочь молодым колонистам, заинтересованным в политической карьере. Дам тот же совет, что дал мне отец. Прямо перед тем, как я отправился к Андромеде, он сказал: всегда помогай слабым и давай хорошего пинка тем, кто пытается наступить им на горло. Чтобы добиться моих успехов, надо стараться угодить сразу всем. В этом случае тебе всегда найдется на чье плечо опереться. Спендер Делы Джасин утверждает, что ты отклонил запрос, касающийся замены воздушных фильтров на исправные. Ты хоть и осознаешь, насколько сейчас важно, чтобы все наши сотрудники были здоровы и могли работать. Не понимаю, почему ты мешаешь. Я начинаю подумывать о том, чтобы поговорить с Эдисон о твоих действиях. Прости, но это уже просто смешно, Кэш. Билл, загляни ко мне, надо поговорить, Фостер. Забавно, что твоя паранойя не помешала тебе написать в заголовке бумажный след. Да, еще и подписаться собственным именем. Почему не сказать сразу улики? Разумеется, я храню доказательства того, что мы заключили соглашение. Вы ведь изгнанники, и мне нужен козырь на тот случай, если вы решите меня подставить. Но никто ничего и не найдет, да и вряд ли
станет искать. О,
The
скільки.
datapad is password locked. Shall I run a decryption?
Давай.
Seems worth the risk. Do it.
Accessing audio logs.
Давай першу.
Play the first one.
10 is starting to get along with Vetra's replacement a little too well. Better do something about it.
Play the second one.
Remind Addison that the Krogan all left. Keep her unhappy.
Нещасний.
Play the third one.
Stay away from what's-his-face in charge of the first colony. If he thought I was messing with Addison, he could be serious trouble.
Да. Мені цікаво, навіщо це залишати? Щоб всі почули.
Meeting notes for Director Tan. Engineering has requested resources we don't have yet again. In particular, repairs to non-essential systems. I'm having doubts in Kesh's ability to prioritize tasks appropriately.
Це що, тут тайна є якась кімната? Дивіться, тут наче книги, типа дернеш, чи що? Так, 2 ящика медикаментів, 5 ящиків провіанта, карта, 2 ігрушечних пістолета, навіщо? Камера наблюдения, 6 енергетичних батарей, 2000 кредитів.
Rebreather components, power cells, dried food.
Scanning the labels, many of these boxes were reported missing.
Так, понятно, це за книжки, наверное, тут якась...
How to rise through the ranks and the path to quick promotions.
Так.
Interference is preventing scanner function. You will need to rely on more basic means to search these quarters.
Примітивні
What do we
способи.
have here?
Десь тут.
Perhaps you should look under or behind the furnishings, Pathfinder.
А, диви, як інтересно. Шифратор.
What's this?
I cannot scan what you're holding, Pathfinder. It's somehow blocking me, as a scrambler might.
Sounds like a job for a comms expert.
Так, давайте до Пібі зайдемо.
Unlocking. Come on in.
Йо-моє, це що таке в неї? А, до речі, така кімнатка. Ні, чесно,
What
отаку
in the
взять
world
по
is
квартиру
this?
собі, все. Щось вона мені напрягає.
Ta-da! My project. She is complete.
She?
Looks like a she to me. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its remnant command prompts to see if I could power it up myself. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that fights for you. So, what do you think?
Потрясающе.
You've outdone yourself, PB. Let Suvi and Gil eyeball it, then fast-track the combat model for me.
I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pelisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh, everyone knows the human Pathfinder. I meant, who's your remnant friend?
None of your business, Kalinda.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
No reason we can't all be civil, right?
Exactly.
But you are kind of trespassing, so...
Now. I was just concerned something might have happened to my dear old friend. I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pelisaria. I'm just relieved to see you moving on. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out. So, want to talk about it?
Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the initiative together. For a long time, we were like family. Now we're not. When you live 1,000 years, Ryder, people come and people go. Entanglements are silly. Just like places. Time to pack this one up. I'm done with it.
Hey, I hope you know you can talk to me. Anytime.
Aren't you a cutie? Thanks, Ryder. That's nice. I mean it. But really, the past is the past. I'm fine.
Открыть Ви реликтов. Исследования Пиби позволили использовать Ви реликтов. Это умение позволит переходцу командовать БАЦ наблюдателем реликтов. Вы можете найти это умение на экране технических навыков.
I'll pack up my new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
Інтересненька штука, я б собі таку штуку взяв. Я може візьму якусь із цих Якщо є така здібність. Так, я тут облазив, тут чиє це тут не закрите все. Ладно, погнали, мене не пускають. Так, щось там внизу якийсь мітинг, мені вже інтересно, що там таке. Так, спускаємось.
These are stolen supplies. I'll alert the dock manager.
Сами не прошли регистрацию. Они помечены как опасные отходы, подлежащие утилизации путем отправки на челночном транспорте для выброса на медленно сходящую орбиту вокруг местной звезды. Но по всей видимости это ошибка, так как семена жизнеспособны и не представляют опасности.
Seems quiet for now. Look, Jonesy.
I know. This isn't what I signed up for either.
Hey, Pathfinder.
You're with the militia, right? What's going on in there?
A crowd of people in hydroponics and they won't leave.
They're disrupting operations. Might get nasty. Can you talk to them?
Make them know. Make them lead or make them go. Free our families. Free our families.
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list, like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
And what we need is our families back.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
Okay. I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously. Our Nexus, our lives.
Ні, ну з одного боку так правильно. Треба ж якось ограничувати в першу чергу ресурсів, вони в кріостазі, але нам важливо, щоб були ресурси і можливості, де їх розмістити.
Pathfinder Ryder, I need to know something from you.
Чому такі злі?
Shoot.
You've been to Gadara. You've seen the exiles
Ти
there.
тебе не видно
They used to be
навіть.
with us. Friends, family, co-workers. A lot of us worry about them. We hear it's chaos, that it's dog eat dog.
It's civilized there. They have rules and systems and infrastructure, just like we do.
Oh, good. Despite what happened, my heart goes out to them. Thank you for taking the time.
Він взагалі його не видно, подивіться. Чорний. Це, мабуть, якийсь в мене трошки не вистачає світла. Це я трошки підлаштував погано. О, Лексі тут гуляє.
There you are. Looking for the meaning of life?
At the bottom of a bottle?
You didn't leave a note. We were worried.
Well, as you see, I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
What? I can't kick back? Have fun?
Lexi, you haven't touched that bottle.
Because you interrupted me.
What's this really about?
PB thinks I don't care about the crew, that you're all just experiments to me. Do you... Is that how you think I see you?
Since when do you care what PB thinks?
It's not the first time someone told me that. In fact, every one of my exes said something similar. Hence why I'm taking a break from relationships.
So that's the real reason you said no to dinner. It wasn't because I'm not your type.
Yes, I mean, no. Don't change the subject. Is that how you think I see you?
You wouldn't be moping in this bar if you only saw me as an experiment.
I don't mope, but you're right. Thank you, Ryder. I should get back.
What about your wine?
I'll save it for another day.
Поміг чи не поміг, не знаю. Так, Ліам.
What do you want?
Що так музики немає? Щось якось скучно.
Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
До речі, інтересно, дай напіточок якийсь.
You again. Oh, I mean, hello. Welcome to my lab. Bar. Whatever.
Oh, Dutch. Look at you, getting all used to things.
Things are fine. It's people I don't like. They talk back.
Maybe they can't resist your charm.
I hadn't thought of that. Wait. You're messing with me, aren't you?
I would never.
Right. Here. Have a drink. Rotten scoundrel.
Hey now.
The drink. Not you.
Ей, де стакан? Як це без стакана? Це що? Дистанційне випивання чи що?
Interesting. Thanks, Pathfinder.
So, Ryder, big news. I think I found my purpose in life.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Thrashing you at poker? Shall I deal?
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
Ну давай.
Do it. The Pathfinder has spoken. Ooh, were you holding out on me? You're pretty good at this.
Don't act so surprised.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know, Jill and Gil.
Not the type to give up, huh?
Never. She'll be with me to the bitter end, come what may. Jill's a fertility expert, heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend from back home. I bet 50.
I call. The CRC?
Colonial Repopulation Committee. She's always teasing that I'm making her job harder. Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
Growing our numbers is paramount to our survival here.
Sure, but that's Jill's purpose. I'm not just going to adopt it. See what I did there? I'm not just going to adopt it.
I saw.
You should meet her. You'll see. She's amazing. Another 100.
He's bluffing.
I call.
Oof, nice. That one's yours. Well, the winning streak's over. You beat me, Ryder, fair and square. Guess I continue searching for my true purpose in life.
Ну давайте скромничать може.
Cards went my way. Beginner's luck.
Peddle that somewhere else. You're no beginner. Jill's gonna lay into me hard when she hears you won. I'll just tell her this proves how bad a player she is.
Ouch. Have fun. And thanks for the game.
Ну, конечно, штучний інтелект мені підказував. Лап. Так, що тут ще в нас? Да, в барі потинялися.
Interesting place, isn't it? Full of smiles and handshakes. Not many soldiers. Even though when politicians make peace, it's we soldiers who keep it.
Given our situation, it's smart to show we truly come in friendship.
Though in these times you should be prepared for the alternative. But names. I know you, Pathfinder. I am Andraknor, a Heskal with the Resistance.
A Heskal?
Centuries ago, Heskal were special forces. We defended colonies, passing our training down via oral history. Few remember us today. I came to learn what the Milky Way knows of such things. I heard your father was part of a similar program, an N7.
What have you learned about the N7 program?
Human soldiers who trained on exotic worlds. Arcturus, Europa, Rio de Janeiro. They learn to fight in all environments on little food or sleep, to care for their injured, to lead. Is that accurate? Wasn't your father one of them?
He was one of the first N7s. He was proud of that, even though he didn't stay in service. Didn't stop him teaching me and my sister a few tricks.
So, you carry a little of that knowledge with you, as well as your Pathfinder skills. N7 training would benefit my people. Heskal training would benefit yours. Perhaps a few war games. Show me how your skills handle the tests of a Heskal recruit. Challenge yourself and teach me.
A chance to work with the Angaran best of the best? Absolutely.
Excellent. I'll activate our training beacons. Finding them can be your first test. After that, I look forward to learning.
Да, дуже багато місій. Ой, як багато. Так, а що там далі? В сенсі, як це так, я не замітив.
Land before cronies.
Son of a bitch, you played me.
Knight?
Yes, me. I let you near my son. You're not stopping this.
Make them know. Make them
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Asari scientist, Asaria Basail.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is Agent S.
Ryder, please. The Nexus doesn't need those computers. But we won't be safe from another overlord until they're gone.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I sacrificed everything to stop it.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Can I talk to you, Ryder? Good that you're here, Ryder. I found something while monitoring comms for the Nexus. Multiple attacks by people called the Three Sabers. They're hitting outposts and supply vessels. The really weird part is they seem aware of our operations, like they're getting intel.
I hope you have some proof to back up that allegation.
No real proof, just a pattern that shows they seem to know where to attack. And a feeling. I've reported it, and they say they'll investigate, but then forget. But you're the Pathfinder. If someone's betraying the Nexus, you have to do something about it.
If they seem to know our operations, that could spell trouble. Best to get to the bottom of it.
Thank you. I knew I could count on you. Best Pathfinder ever. I don't know where they hide, but I got the nav points for their most recent raids.
Maybe the Tempest scanners can figure out where they went.
What's up?
What's up?
Talk to you later, Davis.
I'll be here.
What's up?
Apex team leaders reporting back.
Attention all personnel. The Angaran diplomatic team has arrived on the next.
We're still looking for Knight. Please, get those devices fast as you can.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
Then what's the point of all those outposts I founded?
People need more than space, Ryder. They need work they're trained for, and we don't have placements for those families. If I just toss them to any outpost with a spare bunk, they become a burden we can't afford.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
These people aren't the enemy. We didn't come all this way to rip families apart. We'll manage the resource squeeze somehow.
Your compassion is admirable, but...
Guess we're all tightening our belts.
You can run a stasis override command from operations. I hope the rest will be that easy.
Не знаю, мені кажеться, з одного боку не хочеться, але треба щось робити, тому що просто стоять, ждать.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Ket, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Я не знаю, мені здається, все ж таки можна якось підтягнути пояси. Все ж таки дати можливість щось робити людям, я не знаю, ну то, що вони будуть в кріостазі теж знаходитись, не інтерес.
I told you she fell.
The doc says that break is a textbook case of being hit with biotics. Hard.
Then they're lying too, because she fell.
Did you come 2 million light years to be a scumbag abuser? Or do you want to grow a spine and admit you fucked up?
Вона вже бикує. Не знаю, в мене фантазій поки немає. Можливо, з одного боку не правий, що так робить. А з іншого... Що ти хочеш?
What is it?
You're out there, facing the Ket. We hear only rumors making them out to be monsters. Maybe they just don't understand us. Do you think peace could ever be possible?
The Ket seem set in their ways.
So it would be up to us to change?
If they have their way, they'll change us into them. That's what they do.
Oh, I see. We must continue the fight then. Thank you for your time.
Будь ласка.
An Angaran delegation arrives on the Nexus.
Так, давайте ще.
Psst, Pathfinder Rider.
Що ти там вельм...
What's going on? Why are you whispering?
Ох, і це, конечно, смішне.
For Superintendent Kesh. She's always complaining that our stock of spirits is tamed.
Це нереально таке лице
I
стрьомне.
hear Kadara Port is famous for bizarre homebrews. Supposedly pack a powerful punch. Hoping you can pick some up and keep it quiet.
You do know Krogan have super hearing, right?
What? Shit. Oops. Hope you can find something. Mom's the word.
Купить пиво в торговці Порто-Эхо, да. Ой, бляха-муха, смішно.
I'm worried about this place if the Ket find you.
Then we defend the station. It's all we can do here. You just keep the Pathfinder safe and the Ket busy. And be careful out there. I only have one of you.
Драчок.
You sure look thoughtful.
Just thinking about the first time Cash got her hands on a toolkit.
Care to share? I have a feeling this one will be interesting.
You don't have to ask me twice. Let's see, the first time, yeah, it was our power generator. She took it apart with the blunt side.
Wouldn't that cause shorts or something?
She liked the fireworks. You can imagine what it was like when she figured out that cracking open bigger things made even bigger sparks.
All sectors are showing green. We're caught up on all essential issues. Good job, team.
Any logistics?
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Ryder, we cornered Knight, but she's carrying the last of those devices. I have a sniper ready, but she wants to speak to you. We could end this peacefully.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Да, звісно, в мене є.
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. Director Tan loved the first broadcast. Sent a contribution for your expenses.
Thanks.
Let's get to the juicy stuff. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
My team and I surveyed Eos thoroughly, and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Hopefully they can handle any new ones. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
Исследую. Да, я більшість любителей
I
исследовать.
read up on the amazing things we've seen. And the Tempest has some incredible views of the cluster.
This is history too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration, that completes an episode. Thanks for stopping.
Наверное, так.
But footage of that remnant vault is sealed. Can we get a model?
Pathfinder, what can I do for you? Pathfinder business. Stay calm. And trust me when I say this is serious. Calm and serious. Check. I found this thing somewhere on station. I need to know what it does exactly. Sure, I could... Wait. This is a scrambler unit. These things are illegal. Where did you get this? Keeping it quiet for now. You'll find out when the time is right. Or when I hack this scrambler for you, eh? Can you prove who's been using it? Solid proof. You bet. You could hack through every security wall we have of this thing. There's a reason they're illegal. Sorry. Calm and serious. Deep breaths. Let me know when you're done. Yes, sir.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Okay, sending the override command. The stasis pods should start unlocking.
You're really doing this? I was at the protest in hydroponics. I thought we'd just get more excuses. But we already lost a year waiting for our families. I'm glad it's time.
Things will be lean for a while, with the new mouths to feed.
But you're out there. We'll manage somehow. My mom was scared something would go wrong and she'd be awake in stasis all that time. She isn't... It doesn't work like that, but I just want her out, so I know.
Override complete. Stasis revival triggered on the Nexus. For Jasper K, Griffith G, Hilkvist A, Demerchi P, Kozlov S.
Kozlov.
There! That's her!
This came at a cost. Make sure you cherish what you've got.
I will. Thank you.
Given new resource allocation, personnel in stasis on the Hyperion may now be required to wait longer.
When it's time, you'll have a home to wake up to. I promise.
Я постараюся, звичайно, надати ресурсі і нові способи. О. Давай, хай буде.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
Якийсь акцент інтересний.
Why'd you join the initiative?
I was a teacher. A good life. I could see the positives and negatives right through to the end.
You did the math and it said, come to Andromeda?
No. I just didn't like being able to see the end. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. It feels more like living.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics.
Good afternoon, Pathfinder. Or morning. I can keep time according to any of the worlds we've detected. Director Addison finds it annoying.
What's your take on the state of the initiative?
Please consult the AVP interface. It has a thorough breakdown of your progress.
And your personal opinion?
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Интересно. Техник.
Another time.
Мені б не помішав технік.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
How are we doing on the viability front?
Aiming for success. It sounds pat, but you're living up to the job.
How has the Nexus reacted to the foothold I've established?
People are eager to help. The shortages are obvious, but you're turning it to inspiration. Havarl is a draw for the research-minded, despite there being so little established. It remains unusual despite the corrected vault. It may yet be a surprising producer. We shall see. There's so much beneath Vold. Some are calling it beautiful, but not when I'm around. Poetry remains off-limits. While Tate is a master at wringing out resources, there are legitimate concerns about the connections you use to place it.
Sloan is established. We need that influence.
Tan is livid, of course. Giving the exiles any concession legitimizes them. Keep an eye on it. There's only so much I can deflect, and only so long as you can promise stability. A surprising number are moving between here and Eladon. It's very familiar, bringing the Krogan back.
You don't mind that Morta gets concessions?
Not if the Krogan are under our banner. Tan takes it personal. I go by the numbers. I'll eat some crow if it gets us resources.
I've been digging, and there are serious concerns about Spender.
And this relates to your job as Pathfinder how?
It relates to your job.
3, 4, 5... Right. I've had a year and a half of doing everything with nothing. 1,000 people riding me. Spender, shit as he is, helps. So, Pathfinder, if you've accusations to make, be certain. I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people over suspicions. We don't have the people left.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of cryo.
Did you forget the stink that playing favorites has already caused? Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brekker's console. It's none of my business. Until you make it a problem for me. Understood?
Щось мені не нравиться ця Edition. Ех, ладно.